hello there, everybody. Is those who might watch the replay of this. I hope everybody is having had a good day. The 29th is almost coming to an end, which means, well, yeah, the other thing, yeah, that thing. Give me a minute. I'm doing 101 things, which sounds about right with me these days. Being pulled to the wind. Posting something. There we go. And then rebuild there. I think I'm liking the zombie thing more than I'm liking the main horror thing because zombies are more fun than horror. They're doing another thing. I really think my drive has gone down. Human beings. I really don't like being around them in life because people love to kick you and push you down. It's taking out my fucking drive. Just like the doctor's trying to put me on a med that, well, this med will help you lose weight by accelerating your metabolism and giving you more energy. But what I won't tell you is that it will cause your heart rate to go up a little bit. But don't worry, if the people at the pharmacy will tell you that. And I won't really look at your heart to make sure it's safe to put you on a med that might make your heart go a little extra. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking put me in a good mood to learn that shit. This is the second time I've had to find secondhand about some medicine that I've been put on. I was going to do a watch along, but I'm not sure about Remains, Shockwave, Zombies, the beginning. Let's remove that one. I said remove. Let's say watch. Let's see. Ghoul Scout. Shockwave, I don't know. I'm down to Shockwave or Remains. Those are both. Shockwave and Remains are both pretty cool zombie movies. If I was a masochist, I'd put on Aquarium of the Dead so that I can get that horror over with. Still gotta film the announcement for Tromo Week. Again, that was, when did I say that was again? Oh, calendar. Come up your fucking calendar. Where's my phone? I got my light off in my room because for some reason it's putting off heat, which has caused me to turn my fan on. Let's see. I said that was June 22nd to 28. Yes, it did. In fact, speaking of that, I'm going to put on something for you guys to watch because I got to go use the little zombies room. Let's see. What can I put on to make you guys watch while I go use the little zombies room? Something that's long. Here, watch this.
Hey there, it's your Goulet, and I'm here to tell you about some merch that dropped in the Midnight Hour store that you should probably check on out. We have a variety of Midnight Hour logo shirts and hoodies for you. Best time of year, fall is coming upon us, and you're going to want to get all cozy in your new Midnight Hour hoodie and ready to fook, because you know I am. We have a Habs Harris shirt, Mr. Bones flipping you the bird, KC Kaiju. He spent all his fucking money on That's My Boy DVDs, so please buy a shirt. Jennifer Tochi out of nowhere, busting out that bell pepper out of nowhere, am I right? Oh hey, there's me, a Lemonia Demonia shirt. I love that for me, and so should you. Ice Lord's Ninth Circle. I'm freezing my nips up in there, it's so icy. No more monsters, let me find out. Have Cheetah will view, fast as fuck boy. The queen herself, May Ann Cinderella. She's coming for your Chucky merch, Chuck. Midnight Hour boobs, classic. Midnight Hour sports bra, because you don't want them titties flopping around when you're jogging. Bicycle shorts to accentuate that derriere. And we have our Midnight Hour supporting peeps. Papmaster, Lady J. Ghoul, Hey Chuck What the Fuck, Sean 420, Only Nans, 14 inches. And we also have a variety of baseball caps and beanies if you're nasty. So come on down to the Midnight Hour Army merch store and grab you up something fancy. Boglins. Ooh.
Where's my headphones? Where's my headphones? Anyone seen my ouch? Fucking you gotta turn my lights on. I can't see shit. Fucking light using way too much heat. We should get a cover for that light to help. Like that. Like that. I'm gonna end up breaking this freaking webcam one of these days. Should find a way to permanently install the damn thing. What are you looking at, Sugar? Yeah, I'm bitching again. Everyone else gets the bitch. Why the fuck can't I? That shit. You got a bitch, keep it to yourself. Fuck you. I ain't keeping this shit to myself. I have every fucking right to bitch just like everybody else. Comic book. You know, we have a store here, Ron's Coin and Stars. I don't really see them. It has to be a zombie movie in the net for this channel. That's the one rule for this channel is it has to be for the zombie channel. It has to be zombie related. Well, Chabot, a hot pack and some. I use where's my flashlight? I use ibuprofen. What's that? Good thing I got another container of it because this jar I got for it, so it's full. Very, very good movie internet. The best way to watch it is one of the DVDs has a text-based commentary called Zombie Speaks. That's pretty funny. If you can find it in net that has the Zombie Speaks text comedy, I highly suggest watching it because you'll be laughing your ass off. There's like a point where they got the half dog and the hitting the dog, and then the text is saying, "Ouch, ouch, ouch, ouch." Oh, sorry. Yelp, yelp, yelp. Or when they got the naked zombie and they put the pickaxe through it, and they're talking about, what should we do? Should we ass it? Should we cut his head off, whatever? And then things like, and the text is saying like, "What the fuck is wrong with you sick bastards?" Let's see. Return of the Living Dead. Very good movie. Let's see. It's on Tubi. I'm very kind of like hesitant to use my PlayStation. Um, it's on Tubi. It's on Tubi in the net. But like I'm very hesitant right now to play my PlayStation because I was, if you watching Max's gaming stream the other day when I was in chat, I said something about getting a warning um for my PlayStation about it overheating, and I've never had a PlayStation give me a overheating warning. And Max said something. I think he said he had gotten that too one day. Um, and it's been hotter in my room before, but I've never gotten a your PlayStation is overheating. You should turn it off type thing. So, but yes, it's on Tubi. So you guys want to watch that? Oh, oh, hello, Friendsgiving. God damn, it's a get that food out of the way. It looks like you have a nice rack. 28 days later. You mean that British one that's everyone says is about zombies, but it's not really about zombies? It's about people dealing with a hate, like a virus was supposed to make people all angry and shit, chill out, and yeah, we could do Night of the Return of the Living Dead. Dead Girl is about the guys that find that zombie girl and they take turns fucking her until everything goes to they start turning each other, and the guy ends up basically turning the girl he's had a crush on into a zombie fuck toy. Seen it. It's an okay movie. I mean, I see they also have Island of the Living Dead. Bruno Mattei. Oh God, Day of the Dead 2 Continuum. Yeah, it's a terrible movie. They got one of the Day of the Deads. I don't know which one it is. The first or second remake. The Day of the Living Dead. Grave of the Living Dead. House of the Dead. Birth of the Living Dead. Oh God, Not Living Dead Reanimated is such a boring. Plan 9 from outer space. I mean, that's what pretty much that movie. If I remember, it's the same one. These dead girl, these two guys with the high school kids or whatever, they find some zombie girl in the basement of some building or whatever, and they realize, oh hey, she's dead, she's strapped to the table. We could just fuck her. And they take, whatever turns fucking her or whatever till one of the kids gets all like, this is wrong. We shouldn't be doing this. And then later, at the end of the movie, he turned his girl he likes into a fuck toy. The shit I watch. Oh, which one is that, Ben? Oh, Zombie Gangbanger? Zombie Gangbanger. Ah, put that on my watch later list. Zombie Gangbangers. Is this sure that's not a porn movie? Because that Zombie Gangbangers sounds like a damn porn, hardcore porn movie. Guys put on green makeup and as they fuck, all the makeup comes off from all the sweat, and they forget to put the zombie makeup on the dicks. It sounds like one. So you guys all up for a Return of the Living Dead? Let's do something different. Let's type in zombie on Tubi, and what will come up? Oh, God, not Night, Zombie Night. That's a lame movie. Zombie Spring Breakers was okay. Zombie Gungeon Zombie is all right. I think I've already done a watch along somewhere as to Train to Busan. Well, Minette, it's not that good of a Return of the Living Dead Neck Apocalypse is not that good, but it's better than the next one, Rave to the Grave, where it starts off like a direct sequel, and then it becomes like its own movie where like the zombies are showing up and everyone's like, "What is this? Oh, we've never seen zombies before," even though it's the characters from the previous movies. It's a let's see, Dead Rising Watchtower, Zombie Strippers, Festival of the Living Dead, Zombie Ass, Toilet of the Dead. I gotta review that one. I gotta watch it. Rise of the Zombies, Zombie Hunter, Dead Snow 2, Red vs. Dead, Outpost, Day of the Dead, Bloodline, Cooties. Ooh, ooh, that's one we should watch. You guys want to watch Cooties? The zombie comedy. Got little kid zombies in it, and teachers having to fight them. I believe they put Bruno Mattei movies on there. Do you know that does he had some movies? Bruno Mattei had movies as part of the well, Rave to the Grave was just. I'm gonna put up a poll. Okay, 1 minute. Let's see, let's put up a poll. What do I add a poll? Okay, so a poll. God, I can't believe I'm gonna put this one because I hate this movie, but I'll put it there. Minute, find this movie. Put in a poll together for you guys. Go. I started a poll. We're gonna watch one of those movies. What's my poll? Put up a poll. There we go. The poll should be there. Here. We got one for Neck Apocalypse. Give this a few minutes and one of these so far Neck Apocalypse is winning. I'll watch one of those movies. So okay, so far in this Necropocalypse. Okay, we'll do Necropocalypse. Let me find the link for Necropocalypse. Okay, here we go. Anybody wants to join? There's a link for Necropocalypse, and we can go ahead and watch that movie. And I'll try to be positive and not negative about the movie. Demons 2, not really. It's just a demonic possession, I guess, whatever movie. Okay, if you got everybody got the link for Return of the Living Dead. Hey, Debbie. You know, I like the first Demons movie. Demons 2, I think I probably had more fun with in terms of the two movies. Plus, there's a point where to me Demons feels like it starts to lag a little bit. So if you're all ready, let's see. Then just hit play. It's been a while since I've watched this movie. I think I have this on DVD thanks to Now It's Dark Gem. Well, hit. Oh, 1 minute. So let me stop the movie and hit play. If you got it, hit play. I'm at 5 seconds. Yep. They deal with disasters and disposal of stuff, and they make your favorite snacks. I'm not gonna be buying snacks from them. That was a demon, not a zombie. Are you sure we're talking about the same movie? Because that was a demon, not a zombie. I know that zombies that come out of TV for the Dead TV, Undead TV, or whatever that movie is, the one I need to get my hands on. Oh, we're just watching zombie movies. Well, Nan, maybe they're trying to tell you something. You need to get some Depends. I'm actually liking the idea of the zombie channel more than my main horror channel. I don't know why. I think I have more of a zombie because I think a demon would be could be pretty vicious. Could probably do all kinds of demonic power stuff. God knows what you end up with. Well, no, no, no. See, you can put a diaper on Jack, because some people put diapers on the dogs. Meanwhile, my dog's on my bed behind me, like, you ain't putting no fucking diaper on me, you asshole. Kids smell and the loud. Ugh. You can tell I'm not a zombie. I'm not a kid fan. I really think my main channel has stalled out. Oh, the Russian Britney Spears. Yeah, this is the channel dedicated to my love for zombies. Um, I just have a big love of zombies for some reason. I think any dog wouldn't like you putting diapers on them. It's a dignity. Some dogs don't even like being dressed up. Then again, neither do some cats. I had a cat I did that to one time. I think there's like, when it comes to clothes, dog clothes, it's kind of an indignity thing about it. So that'd be the same with yep, that's yeah, that's true, Debbie. But I just thought, because I'm a big zombie fan, that why not just go ahead and do some channel dedicated to it? But Cody, Echo Gaming, the gaming channel has been dead for a long time. Wasn't even being used other than unless I was to just dump random videos on it. Chilling Me Dead, yeah, good choice. Resident Evil. We're supposed to be getting another Resident Evil. Okay, we're getting another Return of the Living Dead movie that's supposed to be take place what, between the first and second movie, and another Resident Evil movie. God, they Night of the Living Dead. I was it. They have Night of the Animated Dead, which is the animated form of Night of the Living Dead. It's some of the worst acting, most dry acting you ever come across in an animated movie. There's Night of the British Dead, where they dub over with people doing bad British accents, talking about Why we gotta go visit her grave? I'm gonna go do karaoke. I think the first review I did for this channel was an old zombie movie, the classic White Zombie with the one and only Bella Lugosi. My whole thing is why? Okay, this movie does the government, the U.S. government made this toxin that makes zombies. How the fuck did it end up in Russia? Oh, where like you had to run with the zombies. Those you were running and zombies were running at you. And you kept having to shoot. I think I remember that one. Then they have a Return. I mean, not Return. They have a Night of the Living Dead like DLC. I know, like in Back for Blood, and one of the missions, if you have one of the guys on your team, he'll talk about, there's was two outbreaks before, uh, and one in the '60s, one in the '80s. Well, the thing was Return of the Living Dead. There's Return of the Living Dead, Return of the Living 2, good. Return of the Living Dead 3, which is like the Romeo and Juliet, the romance uh, movie in the entry, and then there's this one, Necropocalypse and Rave to the Grave, made pretty much back to back, and neither of those two movies were not good. And now they have announced that they're making a new one, which is going to take place in the '80s, I think they said, between the take place between the first and second movie. During winter, they released a teaser that shows the Tar Man. Actually, no. In the third movie, they didn't get into the water and float to the sea because in the third movie, um, see, the first movie they dropped the bomb on them. The second movie they find one in a canal, the sewer canal, and sewer. In the third movie, they didn't go out to the sea; they get destroyed. Presumably, when that lab got destroyed. Because the third ends with that lab on fire and all the zombie outbreak, and the two main characters basically kissing as they go into the furnace or whatever, the fire or explosion or whatever. So they didn't make it into the water. Other than that one scene from the second one where that one ended up in the sewer. A break. I give up anime, and all they hit me was just anime ads. I don't do anime ads. Display this. T-Mobile, the cellular plan that will give you anal warts. So remember that. Do not use T-Mobile. They'll give you anal warts if you use T-Mobile. Wait a minute. I don't remember them in school ever giving you a sick day, saying you can take giving sick days in school. In order to have a sick day, you have to actually be sick, not just randomly go, "Well, I'm sick. I'm not feeling good." My parents wouldn't have let me. This kid's walking around in his shirt and his boxers. I've walked around in less. I've walked around in just my underwear. Poor family has to put up with me walking around in my boxer briefs. Well, I might put on some socks, depending on how cold it is in the morning. God, this is supposed to be our hero. Day of the Dead, Cody's your favorite? Which Day of the Dead? Because it's like Day of the Dead 2 Continuum, Day of the Dead Remake 1, Day of the Dead Remake 2, aka Bloodlines or whatever. And then there's the TV show. 85, the original. Gotta be more specific with the Day of the Dead, Cody. I like the first remake. I don't care for the second, and I did not get too far into the TV show before I had to tap out. I tried Cody, and it was. I mean, there are little things here and there that connected to it. There's a Dr. Logan or whatever, and then the one guy who they give away that the first episode starts off with telling you who's going to become a zombie or not before it flashes back. But one of the zombies, one of the guys who turns into a zombie is running around with a coat that says "Bub" on it. Be right back. I need to get something to drink. Behave yourselves. Oh, and Nanette, just so you know, Cody's the one person here who's meaner than me. He's a lot meaner than me. Where is it? There's even video proof of how mean he can be. This is proof of how mean he can be. This is when he left me trapped in an outhouse and me begging for help and him laughing at my situation. He's meaner. Yeah, you could have helped me, but no. You had to laugh at my misery, my agony. I was in peril. And you're like, what if I use dynamite? You were going to blow me up. An asshole. Like, I won't help you, but I might blow you up. That video even shows you talking about, I could blow him up. It's flying out in that face. Oh, look. Anybody need a hand? Here's the thing, an arm doesn't breathe. How's the gas going to affect that arm? Messages. God. Answering machines. You guys remember answering machines? Back when I used to have answering machines, now they have like answering machine services. Uh, 1845. Good old dirt bikes. Oh, awesome. I was more of a BMX bicycle type guy. Rum, 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 rum. Where's my boy? What's the weather going to be like tomorrow? Ah, he chickens out. He won't do the jump. Be one with the bike. Lead, follow, or get out of the way. That early 2000s movie music. God, I hated that. I hated some of that music they used to put in some of these movies. That fall, you get crashing. I didn't even look that bad. This looked like he slid off the bike. It's just like that wreck. You call that a wreck? It looks like the bike slid out and he just laid there as the bike slid away. Oh, look, it's got a punk zombie. That's a throwback with the mohawk. That's a throwback to the original. They probably put that in there as a little nod to that original mohawk punk zombie. That punk zombie is a throwback to the original when you see the mohawk and shit. I used to have a mohawk a long time ago. My hair is getting too thin to do mohawks these days. Frosty, where the hell you been? How that he has concussion from that wreck? God damn, that was not a wreck. That's just he should have been able to just to get up and walk that off. That was not a crash. Fell off his bike. He slid off the bike. There's no way he should be unconscious. That was a weak ass accident. Wasn't even an accident. And I've been riding bicycles, BMX stuff, and I've seen worse accidents than that, and seen people get up like it was nothing. Yep, rat zombie. Joey's a zombie. Well, you can tell they didn't film this in America. Shit, this movie came out 20 years ago, October of 2005. It was a sci-fi channel movie. 2005. I had only been living in Yakima Valley for couple years by that point. Close to the in my mid 20s at the time. I have no idea why he would be here. Look up some IMDb facts about this. Trivia. What does IMDb have to say about trivia for this movie? Once it loads. You are just a little baby, Cody. Just a little baby. Said, go to the trivia thing. Little baby Cody. Let's see. This was filmed along with Wave to the Grave in summer of 2004. Oh, this is Torioxin 5. That's, I guess, different than the other ones. It's supposed to be a weaker zombie, so I guess Toroxin 5 is weaker than Toroxin 245. They wanted Toby Hooper to direct this. Well, if Toby Hooper had directed this, then this movie actually would have been good. Oh, wait a minute. Apparently, this has a link to Friday the 13th, Part 7. Look this one up. Oh, God. No, no, not that song. Not that fucking song. God. Yeah, this was co-written by Michael Butler, who was in played Michael, whatever, in Friday the 13th, Part 7. I know, wasn't it? You couldn't escape this song. I stay away. It was also in that movie, was it Scorpion King? I stay alone inside. I stand alone. Everybody used it. You couldn't escape it. Couldn't. It's one of those songs back then you couldn't get away from. God. Godsmack. I was trying to remember the band who did it. It was Godsmack. Uh-oh. Give Jack some. Jack. Oh, poor Jack. You don't want no cold, Jack. What other? I mean, you remember the band Alive? Lightning crashes. Lightning crashes all over the place. Blade, follow, get out of the way, or have your bike slide out ever so gingerly and act like it's a big major bike accident. I don't know. I mean, talk to a vet or Google it. That's what you should do, Nanette. Google it. Oh God, that is so true, Cody. There was others in there back then. In the '90s, remember that was also what is that? Remember, there's also "Smack My Bitch Up." That Prodigy. Remember Prodigy? Yeah, it's smack my bitch up and Firestarter. I'm your Firestarter, Twisted Firestarter. And Creed. Remember all those videos that WWE used to do with arms wide open under the sun above. God, a lot of these old. See, that guy just pretty much had the same accident that that other guy had, and he's still conscious and he's moving around. And he's up and walking around, and he had the exact same accident that other guy had. There was another one. Yeah, Saliva. Ladies and gentlemen, can I borrow your attention, please? POD was another one. Got it's even got worse with when YouTube and shit because everybody had a YouTube like my sacrifice. I mean, they were good songs, but then they got everybody was like making videos and using them for promos. It was just like, oh, God, make them stop. You after a while, you couldn't stand the song. And at first, My Sacrifice was a good song. God. Yeah, POD was another one. Do you remember POD? Oh, Limp Biscuit was another one for a while there. Hector was a bad security guard. Oh, God. Nice pooper. I look at 2000. We had Bring Me Back to Life, Kryptonite, in the end. Okay, I like Lincoln Park, Chop Suey, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Well, the good bands in that, but it was just that back then, in the early 2000s, those songs, you couldn't escape them. Everywhere as you looked, there they were. Another ad, but then remember what the last we went through what was it, 2020 or whatever, maybe before 2020, we started with the whole recycling of old songs. Oh God. But no, like we got to the point about 2000 or so, maybe before 2000, when they started recycling old songs. We saw that with like Guardians of the Galaxy, Ooga Chaka, Ooga Chaka. I hooked on a feeling, dun 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 dun. God. It was like, let's put this song in this ad or this movie. I can remember in the early 2000s clubbing, and you would hear, what's that song? What was that song? I'm going to clubs, and it was to the window, to the floor. What was it? To the window, to the wall. Okay, Cody. I think I heard that to the window song so many times in just one night. It drove me up the wall. To the window, down to bed, 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 bed. All these old songs. To the windows, down to the floor. I'm sure there were other songs I would play in the clubs I would go to in the early 2000s, but that one stuck out. It's just the one I really remember. God, I remember back in the 90s, Owls and Chains released an album called, was it Facelift? What's that? Jar of Flies? Yeah, Jars of Flies, I believe it was. And that was back in that was 94. And all of the damn radio stations in Seattle, I want to say particularly 107.7 The End, which was one of the Seattle stations, they would play that goddamn album so much. And I remember buying it, but it got so much airplay in the radios in Seattle. And then on MTV, you'd see it, the music videos. And I got to hate the album. It became a good album to a worst album because of how much airplay it got. It just drove me up the damn wall. And a lesson in how you can kill a good album. Because in Seattle, I mean, I don't. When I listen to 99.9, Seattle's best rock, that was my radio station when I lived in Seattle, near Seattle. Then there was 107.7 The End, and we got some Pearl Jam. Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots. I don't remember them playing as much. The old Seattle radio stations. I don't even know if the KSW, all the 107.7, the end is still around. It probably changed. Those are my radio stations. Although it wasn't popular to be a listener of the end because it played all the trendy rock music. Hey, Cody. I can see Cody being a 107.7 the end listener. You might be like, yeah, 107.7 the end, yeah. I love the end. That was KSW all the way. I wish we could pick up KSW here in Yakima Valley if it's still as cool as it used to be. Did you remember the Flush Cody? Yeah, so the exhaust vents sound. KISW all the way, Cody. But I know you all like the end. 107.7, the end. We don't got anything like that here where I live. There is no Katie. Oh, pop music. You know you like your pop. The most violent subjects. Remember the old KSW like call? Say KISW, Seattle's best rock. And yeah, that Joker like laugh. Those were the days. The good old days. God, I've always lived near like the freeway or something for the last 30 years, near the freeway, whatever. So used to the sound of cars and trains and whatever else going by. I couldn't do the same. I think I tried once and got no sleep. They're making zombie babies. Same here, Cody. Sometimes, because it's all on the other side of town, but sometimes, even though it's on the other side of town, it sounds like it's right outside my window. Of course, the train always comes when I'm taking a shit, so I'm sitting on the toilet, and all of a sudden, this loud sound. World domination. Really? He's going to say, I whack him. This is not as bad as Rave to the Grave. Rave to the Grave is even worse. The zombies all free. Oh, Rave, Necropocalypse and Rave to the Grave are the worst of the series. I mean, there is a reason why we haven't gotten another entry in it after 20 years. The series pretty much went dead for 20 years. Yeah, the second one's pretty good, but it's the last two, Rave and Necropocalypse, that get shitted on because they're not good. They killed the franchise for 20 years. I don't think they have Rave to the Grave. That's Rave to the Grave is when they see the like some of these characters are in the second one on Rave to the Grave, and they act like they've never seen the zombies before, even though they clearly have. I do. I have all of the movies. I think I got my worries about the upcoming new one because the guy who's doing it basically is a hack of a filmmaker who tries to hide his bad directing and writing by casting a bunch of women with fake big tits and having them run around. Ad time. Yeah. Right. Oh, no more ammo. Yeah, this is Trioxin 5, which I guess is what, a weaker form of the Trioxin, because the other movies was Trioxin 245. These guns are taking them down pretty easy. With the other ones, the guns wouldn't really affect them. Right. Yeah, his badass moment and the shotguns. Uh, Boxing a zombie. Oh, he just kills a zombie by snapping his neck. Uh, Carlos had to show off, so now Carlos is dead. Nope. Another dramatic "he's gone, I'm gonna cry" moment. Oh, good lord. He's got a little pistol there. This is Peter Coyote. What else was he in? E.T., Patch Adams, Aaron Brockovich. Let's see, what else was he in? How do you go from E.T. to this, and Aaron Brockovich to this? It looked like it was early in his career. How do you go from E.T. and Aaron Brockovich to this? I mean, let's see. What has he done after this? No, he's still alive. Let's see, he did Commander in Chief, the 4400. Appeared on different Law and Order shows, Blue Bloods. Why does that voice sound like Alice Cooper singing? I'm gonna have to look this soundtrack up because that voice almost sounds like Alice Cooper. Oh, it probably is Alice Cooper because they have code machines. So that probably is Alice Cooper singing. They called this guy Skank. There was a character, wasn't there a character in the original called Skank? Or was it Skunk? Yeah, you're ahead of me, all right. Because I'm at 1 hour and 6 minutes and 15 seconds. This also has Power Man 5000. I remember Power Man 5000. It's another one of those groups back in the day. Yeah, 1 hour and 6 minutes. Well, now it's 1 hour and 7 minutes. Here's the thing: the, his parents now look like Borgs. They look like, I swear, with all those wires and stuff and the no hair, they look like Borgs. Your mom and dad are Borgs, kid. They look like Borgs. It's what they look like. Go back and watch some of the episodes of Star Trek with Borgs, and that's exactly what his parents look like. Head for the roof. So one of them is he's biologically related to one of them. He's either the brother of the father or the brother of the mother. So they had the ropes to repel. So they randomly brought the lines to repel. Were they thinking that no one's going to notice two people repelling from a building? God, this hero guy is a pansy. What else is this guy bit in this? Your flame isn't even getting as close to them, kid. He's a pansy. Oh, so he set him on fire. I always thought they just added the kid brother just to waste time. He's a completely useless character. Those are miniguns. He ain't dead. Well, he ain't undead. There's a Borg. He's got that saw. Should be good for cutting pizza. Because he is a pussy. Did you say bring it biatch? Here you go, boom boom. Huh. Then another ad hits. Yeah, I don't care for those. You know who's bad with ads? The WWE on Netflix. They edit them into the shows and they're super bad. Yeah, but back in the all the zombies. What's that? God, you get about 2 minutes of ads. And they put them at the worst times. mowing down zombies like they were nothing. Not even headshots, just stomach and chest shots, and they're dying. Where's Mohawk Zombie? God, that main event, the ending of it was so blah. And then The Rock got people pissed off. He's like, well, if I had been there, whatever. And that was such a lame WrestleMania. I couldn't pay attention to sometimes to that show. It was the ending of the main event. That main event could have been cool, but that ending was so terrible. Well, they blew up that zombie. You want to feel sorry for the hero in this movie, the main guy, but he's such a pansy and he's annoying as hell that you can't feel sorry for him. Yeah, they just need a better hero, main character. A zombie movie about horses would be even better. 69 degrees Fahrenheit, but feels like 73 degrees Fahrenheit, it says. Oh, that's cool. You can fight the headless. Oh, we have some behind the scenes. Eating potatoes. Zombies taking pisses with zombies. There you go. You go take a shit in the bathroom. There's three zombies there taking a piss. Yeah, when they re-released it, that remaster, whatever they did, they took out the online mode and Undead Nightmare. I don't know why they did that. At least leave Undead uh, Nightmare on the game. No, because it's just a terrible movie. I mean, this movie is the reason why this movie got reviewed badly because it is a terrible movie. Um, and the next one, Rave to the Grave, was even worse. And then you look at it, you get a 20 years before we would get another Richard Living Dead movie. They're working on one now, but they were such terrible movies. Badly written, badly acted, characters that look like they got from Star Trek. In the other movies, the zombies were stronger and tougher. You can shoot them and they can keep coming. Here, I mean, even shots to the head didn't work on those other zombies. Here, a couple of gut shots, shots to the chest, boom, they're dead. So it's a terrible movie. And I like Richard Living Dead. And they missed the whole thing here. They made like this and Rave to the Grave back to back. And I'm sure somewhere as Rave to the Grave is streaming, probably at that look thing. And you'll probably find it there. This is one of those times when a bad movie is a bad thing. It's a crappy movie that Ed and Rave to the Grave essentially killed the whole franchise. Yeah, we got some toys, we got some shirts, but we got no movies. Now they're making a new one to make a new one with the guy directing it. It's also the guy that did Killer Goats. He's done some other movies. He's a hack of a filmmaker that hires a bunch of big-breasted, fake titty women running around, hoping that all the fake tits bouncing around will distract people then from how bad the stuff is. Anyways, I got to go. It is almost it's almost a quarter to 1 in the morning. I got some stuff I got to work on tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day because I got things I got to work on. No, Cody, trust me. Killer Goats is, and some of this other stuff, it is awful. But anyways, I'll probably doing another stream on this channel tomorrow because I'm liking the zombie channel more than my main channel. So, Tuda Lou.